I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
What is going on, everybody? It is a Friday. How's everybody's week going so far? Hold on, what? I changed this layout and it's looking a little weird. All right, what is going on, everybody? How's everybody's Friday? How's everybody's week been going? Are y'all out there making some money? Hopefully y'all are. I don't know where I'm at, man. It's dead as hell. Anyways, we gonna talk some bits about being a mechanic back then. I know we got some people who have been in the industry for quite some time, and have gotten out of the industry quite some time ago. So, you know, modern cars versus older cars. Was it easier back then? Is it easier now with technology, the tools we have? You know, what do y'all think? How do y'all feel? Mr. Nismo, what's going on, buddy? So yeah, let's get straight to it. I'm gonna bring on a panel pretty early tonight. I apologize for getting on so late. I got caught up in I don't know if y'all saw the Torque Test channel released a video on the damn wrenches. So I got caught up in that and I was like, oh. All right. Anyways, let's get right on to it. We're gonna call out the members right quick. We got Shannon. Gotta call out Super. He always does a good job at moderating. Ben, what's going on, Ben? Shannon, what's going on? Oh, I already called you out. Dang. And what is going on? Some of these pictures are not loading. That is so weird. Something's going on with my browser. I keep getting an error message and stuff. I don't know. We're gonna run with it. Who else we got up in here? Easier back then. All right. I think that's all the members we have for now. Yes. Oh, no. Turner just showed up. Damn, late stream. Yes, sir. It's early for you, though, Turner. It's early as hell. Hello, Fluffy. What is going on? Shannon, how's it going? Woo, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, too, Soup. Happy Friday, all. Ben, how's it going, bro? How are things looking over there? I know these tie rod. Man, we got hit with some tie rod and inner tie rod recalls like crazy, and then it just stopped. Did we already do all of them, or what the hell? I was wondering if we were going to be flufferized. Yes, rise and shine. It's fluffy time. What's going on? Not sure about easier, but definitely didn't have to deal with the amount of computers that current vehicles have. Very freaking true. I don't know if y'all saw in the thumbnail that big ass diagnostic that diagnostic, what's it called? Machine. Oh, it says diagnosis engine tester. I heard back then there was some big ass, code readers or something like that. Man, big old computers that were hanging from the ceiling and shit, and you freaking crazy. Fluffy, what's going on? Hey M, what it do? Fluff, loving this weather. Now it's still a bit warm, but it's a little more manageable. Now I can drink I can get a soda or a water or whatever, leave it on my toolbox for at least 10 minutes before it starts getting warm, versus a couple days ago or last week, within the first minute it was already at 110 degrees. I couldn't even lean on my toolbox because the damn thing was so hot. I'm like, when your car's sitting out in the sun, you lean on it. Damn, that's how it felt in the shop. Mike check, appreciate that, Supra. Yo, Mr. Nismo, what's going on, brother? I know you got done with that damn diesel, man. Hats off to you. We barely started picking up this week after all month being slow. Yeah, I wish we picked up. Hey, everyone. And it's funny, too, because at the end of the month, it seems like that's when all your parts show up, all the back order parts, all the special order parts, and then, of course, we got to make miracles happen. Which me, I kind of up. So I had some parts 4 days out. Ordered these parts on Tuesday. Showed up today. I go to do the repair for some timing chains, replacing intake and exhaust sprockets and timing chain. Can y'all believe guess what I forgot to quote? The whole reason this vehicle came in, and I forgot to quote this particular item. The damn chain. Fuck. And we ain't got it. That's great. Hey, everyone. Sizzleneck TV, what's going on, brother? New garage door is up. Was able to untomb our new Toyota. Oh, it was stuck in there? Dang. Have y'all ever had a garage door fall on y'all? Like, come off the rails? Just fall? That shit is scary. Slow. I understood. Mechanic jobs are not easier now because new tech programming sensors. I wouldn't know if it was, well, now we're having, 10, 12, 16 computers on a vehicle, modules on a vehicle. You got your K lines, you got your landline, you got all sorts of different communication lines on the vehicle now. Hey, Sizzleneck, easier back then, in my opinion. You think so, Shannon? I would not know. This isn't for me to give my insight, because I'm a modern day technician, obviously. So I don't know how it was back then. But I mean, if you were wrenching 20, 30, hell, even, well, let's just say 10 years ago, things were a bit more simple. I was watching the same video just before you. Oh, really? Yeah, that's funny. Damn, late stream. Yes, sir. Holy cow. I saw the TTC video. So what happened? Let me see. Where was, and it was actually quite surprising. I don't know about y'all, but when that wrench broke, I jumped. It scared the hell out of me. Even when the snap-on one, it got me. So they scored 592 and 558. I don't, the way I don't watch Torque Test channel all that much, but sometimes the way they do the point system kind of confuses me. Like, cause I know he explains it, but I'm just like, okay, I just want to see the number, the real number. Like, what was it achieved torque? Yeah. Hello. Say Diesel late as always. Nah, he on time this time. Hey Turner, what's up? Text tool guy made me buy a tool. What do you make you buy, bro? Damn it. Hi-yo, what's going on? Juan, hey Juan. All the sensors, computers definitely makes it challenging. What about warranty? How was warranty? Was it easier? I mean, was it not easier, but did it pay better back then? You're clocking in and clocking out, and now we're on computers. I remember having to hand write my multi points. Now it's all on computer. I ain't even gotta. Sometimes I go all day without seeing the advisors, without having to go up front. But I remember we used to handwrite the MPIs, then we'd send in through the DMS, send in a parts request, which was just basically a freaking list of parts that we needed or the repairs that we're recommending. Parts would get it, they'd build a quote or handwrite prices and availability, and then we would write our labor times right next to that, run it up to the advisor, and then they would handwrite the estimates. Get with the they do their little charts, and this that, what this gonna do, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it was a lot of writing. Our pen was a tool. Now I rarely ever use my pen. I have a whole freaking stash of pens that I don't even use anymore. Hi yo, Fluffy, what's going on, Juan? My company is opening stores in Texas soon. I'm not sure what cities, but heard my district manager went out to SA. Really? Super. Along with your same color apron. Hey, Larry. Yo. Yoo-hoo? Yoo-hoo. Whoa. Y'all remember Yahoo? Yahoo. In the 80s, it was miles of vacuum lines. 90s got easier. 2000s is miles of wiring and modules for everything. I've heard that. Well, I should say I'm the one picking up. I have no mechanics to fight for work. I just get backed up. How many other mechanics are there in the shop? Everything is more difficult comparing past decades, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, not anymore. And I hear a lot of people, that's why they talk about that's why they like the older vehicles. God, man, my ear is hurting. My earlobe. Uh we're steady, can't complain. Couple motors recently throughout the shop spread around. Yeah, y'all got engines? We ain't even got no engines lately. The vacuum lines suck. Apron joke getting old. Juan. Apron. Had a huge door come off the rails at the dealer I work. Oh shit! Did it fall on a car? You pick the color. Does it other you? Does it what? No, I have to quit. No intent. Turner. All the blind spot lane camera. All the ADAS shit surround view. Being able to calibrate every make and model proves to be challenging also. And then you get, you replace something and it's like it's not lined up 100%. And the customer, well, the on this on the side one, it looks a little off, and this, that. Oh my goodness. So then you gotta go in there and you gotta adjust the access, and where the two cameras end up conjoining. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. You pick the color. Does it bother you? Model. What up, all? What up, Quick Wrench? Oh shit, I didn't even realize this. Mr. DLC, Mr. Fluffy, what's up, my dude? What is going on? Appreciate that $10 donation. You know how we do it every Friday night. Well, normally on Friday nights. Appreciate that $10 donation. $7 borescope. Gonna see how it looks. Probably $7 borescope. What in the hell? $7? $7 hairs? Hey Dave. Hey Quick. I want to see that. Right? Hi-yo. When I started, handwrite multi-points, punching in and out on the time clock for warranty jobs had to be perfect or back flags come quick. How did y'all time? Well, I'm sure y'all. I don't know how far ahead of me you are, Ben. But was it still? Did you have a time card that you punched in and out of? Hey, Quick. I'm the main tech, lead tech, and I have 2 lube techs under me. Damn, that's what's up, bro. Man, my keyboard needs to be changed. Sorry, a lot of typos in the meantime. You good? The door just missed the car. Door was making noise for weeks. Management ignored all the text warnings. Man, for real, you know them doors that are hard as hell to freaking bring up. We have one like that, and it's been like that since I started. And when I started, the building was what, 2 or 3 years old? I'm the main tech, only 2 of us. That do other makes other than Nissan for the ADS, so no extra job security. Oh, so extra job security, all these body shop cars. Oh, must be nice. We're starting to dabble into because it's been so slow, they're entertaining they're entertaining other makes and models, and I'm like, man, well, we hear you got a scanner. Man, that's not for this shop. That's not for this shop. You want me to, you gonna have to right? We had those carbon copy time cards for warranty back in the day. Well, hold up, when was this? Damn, you make me feel young. You make me feel real young. Just give me a 69 Camaro Z28 and a case of beer, and I'll be in the garage taking it all apart just to put it back together. Too many computers nowadays. The computers, I feel like having all the computers makes things a bit easier. Just a bit. I mean, look at how we're fixing cars now. Oh, it needs an update. What? Just update the computer. That's all it needs. Oh, you got this this code? Okay, do an update. I don't know. Yeah, it just seems easier to me. Now back then it wasn't as crowded. It wasn't as crowded. And there was no VVT. There wasn't no well, I mean, advanced in timing, but that was in the distributor, but you didn't have cam phasers to do it. So, damn. $5 donation chat. Let's make the likes match the views. Yes, please hit that like button. I started with Nissan in 2014. So, oh, you started 2 years after me. And y'all were still using carbon copies to punch in and out? That's crazy. Oh, wait, the shop bought scanner and ADAS machine for the shop to do all the ADAS, like 6. I hope y'all must really knock out them freaking other makes and models like crazy, bro. Damn. All right, I'm gonna send out some invites. Like I said, we're gonna get the party started quick. Let's see who all jumps on. Compose. Damn, do I not have his? I don't think I have his email. What up, Blake D? How's it going, brother? CVT with 100,000 miles, never serviced. Would you service and change oil and filters? Ooh, El Dogus. Oh man. Oh, that's a hard one. CVT trans. I say go for it because it's just gonna be a drain and refill. But man, that's a hard one. That's a tough one. When I was at Mercedes, we had to stop, stamp punch on and off for jobs, but also run time on X time. Wait, y'all had X time? I think we're going to the X time multi-point system. We're gonna stop using dealer logics and then use X time. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I hate changing systems. Evening Fluff, how's it going, Blake? Let me see CBT. Never service with your service and shit. Man, I don't know. And it's really just a screen in there. It's just a screen in that transmission. Yes, there is a paper filter, but that one's supposedly the life of the transmission. And I believe on a couple models, you actually have to take the bell housing off to get to one of the bolts. So invite Turner if he has pink on him. Oh, I don't think he has pink on him, bro. All the seasons and all the sensors and boards for all makes and models and the subscription for each. We have 2 body shops. Have another local shop that uses us for ADAS. Oh, so y'all really bringing in the money. Kind of worms. Texas Tool Guy posted a video about the borescope, went to check it out and pulled the trigger. Damn, bro. I usually make around 25 to 30 hours a week. Just damn. And those are quick. And what's crazy is insurance. I'm gonna shut up. I would say no, it's probably too late. But I could be wrong. We use X Time now as well as Automate. Unfortunately, I have to balance both. It's a pain in the ass using 2. What's going on, Turner? Wait, you got it.
There we go. There we go.
What the hell?
Hey, hold on. Yeah, there we go.
Are you in the bus?
Yep.
Huh? In the back of the bus?
Nope. I'm where I'm always at.
It looks different.
It's just dark outside. I got my big monitor going right now. That's what's lighting me up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Make some models and make modern year. Yes, insurance. Yeah, those.
Got the big 40-inch, going.
Holy crap! Is it one of them big widescreen ones?
Yeah. Well, not really a widescreen. It's
or the curved.
No, it's not curved. I can't afford that kind of stuff, Duffy. That's high-end gaming stuff.
Yeah, it is.
I don't play enough Fortnite for that.
Right? Yeah, I've looked into one of those and I was like, buy 2 monitors or get one of those. I was like, oh, man.
8 years ago, there was a company it's called Sunshell that actually made a big, giant curved display, but it was tube, and it was a series of tubes that made one giant screen. The thing weighed a ton, like literally weighed.
I believe it.
It was 500 pounds.
I believe it. Them damn tube TVs are heavy as hell. Hated moving with those. Yes, insurance. Sometimes you could get a grip out of the insurance companies when doing ADAS. It's freaking nice. Don't shoot the Puerto Rican.
No, I don't shoot Puerto Ricans. I just make them work on my plantation.
Damn. 2017 Nissan Rogue. Douglas, I'm gonna leave that up to you, bro. It's whatever you want to do. You want to risk it for the biscuit or risk it for the biscuit. Either way, you're risking it. So and you want to risk it with fresh fluid and try and prolong that transmission, or you want to just kill it. The thing about CVT fluid, it gets sticky. So after time, that additive in there that creates the stickiness for the belts and the pulleys, it wears down and it's no longer able to stick the belt to the pulley. So that's why we change it out so often. I think Turner would be great for playing car mechanic simulator. I've tried playing one of those. It's weird.
Fluffy, why does Nissan like putting the VVT solenoid under the valve cover? It makes me angry.
Under the valve cover or under the motor mount?
Under the valve cover and the motor mount.
On what model?
Oh, I can't remember what model it was. We had a Nissan in the shop yesterday. And we had to take the valve cover off because you got the sensor. It's on the outside, on the front, going to the front. But you got to take the valve cover off to actually get the solenoid out.
Are you sure it was a Nissan?
What model it was.
Are you sure it was a Nissan?
Yeah, it was like a 2019.
Never seen that.
Yeah. It's a little tiny 4-cylinder SUV thing.
Rogue Sport, kicks.
Oh God, I can't. Honestly, I can't remember. I was just sitting there cursing at it, and then I gave it to one of the other techs. So here, you deal with it.
I've never seen one of the VVT solenoids under a valve cover.
Yeah,
they're always on the front cover.
Yeah, that's where they normally are. But
Maybe
this one, no.
Maybe it's a Canadian made only car.
I don't know. Might be. Could be one of those special ones. But it's like it's like why, like they're acting like Toyota. Like it was totally like I'm here. I'm like, okay, well, now it's a Toyota.
Yeah. Use X time for recommendations and multipoint automate for logging warranty time and checking national history. Oh damn. Yeah, it sucks using two different systems.
I actually tried that farm mechanic simulator. It's not realistic. Those simulators, not realistic.
Yeah,
they're kind of hokey Pinocchio. Oh, look, you put a carburetor on it. No, I want to click on the tools that you use, make it more realistic. Like,
right?
Oh, you chose the wrong tool. Minus 20 points.
Yes, it has extended warranty on the vehicle. Oh well, okay, so that makes a whole world of difference. Get that CVT transmission service, bro. Because if you do not show, like, say that CVT goes out, I don't know how long you've owned it, but say that CVT you've owned it for what, a year. CVT goes out, they're gonna want service history of you performing, you doing your due diligence and keeping up with the fluid. If you don't, and that transmission goes out, they might decline the transmission. So show proof. Yes, I've serviced the transmission since I've owned it, and it still went out. So now the blame is off of you and more on the vehicle itself.
Make note. Remember when you're putting a clutch pack in, put it the right direction.
Somebody put it upside down? Really? Oh no!
I'm sitting there. I get the whole thing together, and I'm like, okay, take a test shot. Rattle. Break with the brake. So I pull the inspection plate, and I'm like looking in there, and I'm like, hey, hold that's not really pushing in all. Hey, push on the. No. Oh, damn it! I had to pull it. I just threw it in because it's just like 3/8 of an inch difference on the shaft. That's all it is. 3/8.
Okay, so
it's like total amateur move. I didn't pay attention. I just slid it in there, thinking, oh yeah, it's like a Chevy truck. There's no problem.
We had an old guy. Not an old guy. I mean, he's an older guy. He still works with us. He was doing a clutch on a Versa, like a 2011 Versa. Normally, okay, you got the clutch disc, right? The clutch disc is basically flat on one side, and then the splines stick out further, right? And that normally goes on the pressure plate side.
Yeah.
Not this one.
Other way around it goes.
The other way around, because it was a dual mass. It was a dual mass.
Yeah.
So he put it in how we normally do, with that stub sticking towards the transmission. He can't stab the transmission at all. It will not fucking go in.
Yeah.
And then I don't know who ended up catching it. I think he just decided to flip the clutch disc around, and then the transmission just slid in. Like, what the hell?
Well, the stupid thing is it tells you which side on the clutch plate. It tells you. Tells you pressure plate side and flywheel side.
Yeah,
but here I am. I'm just like, oh well, no, that can't go that way. It has to go this way. I didn't even read it. It's like
even they ended up going aftermarket to try and. Oh, it was a mess. It was a mess, and nobody seemed to catch that. We all looked at it. We thought it was positioned right. We're over here. Oh well, maybe the clutch disc isn't lined up correctly, so we're all eyeballing it. Trying to get it as center as possible. Hell no, it just would not go on.
Yeah.
But
no.
All right, quick. We'll be waiting for you. I've only seen them under the motor mount. Yeah, same. Well, and I'm doing a Versa right now, and they're on the side. So there's one in the front by the intake, and then there's one on the rear side by the exhaust manifold. But not under the valve cover. Not the valve cover. Yeah. Get on that pot. What's going on, Glow? How's it going, bro?
Have you worked on any of the old Datsun engines?
Hell no.
No? Oh, come on. I just love how you have to adjust the lifters on them. It's easy to do. It's just a pain in the butt.
I've worked on. I think the oldest was like an 88 Maxima, which I think I already told that story. I think that customer passed away already, because we have not seen her car in the shop in 2-3 years, maybe. It's been some time. Yeah. It's kind of weird, unless she's just not driving anymore. I have an Acura TL in one of my stalls that I have to do a transmission second time. I'll be doing it fourth time. It's had a transmission. Damn, what the hell's causing it to go out?
Is it an automatic or a manual?
I had a 3.6 Pentastar. They wanted me to pull valve covers. Found one side lubed in oil, but found the driver's side clean, like it wasn't getting any oil. Huh? Man, Ben, are they using LKQ or is it driver error? Glow, saludos. What's up, Juan? I don't know about first. First one I did was LKQ. Not sure where this new one is from. Have aftermarket cooler to install as well this time around. Damn, it might be. Yeah, it might be cooling issue. VCMD, what's going on? How's it going? I did evening, everyone. What's going on, Justin? Glow doing good, and you? 74 Datsun 260 at iRecord. Damn, that's an old thing. Automatic junk. 0405 are terrible for. Oh, it's an older one.
Yeah.
Look at that. Turner, come up with your own simulator game. Cha-ching. Turner, let me ask you a question.
Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? I didn't do it.
No, you're not in trouble. I might need some
It's not my fault. I didn't do it.
2.2 liter HHR 2008.
Mm-hmm.
Solenoid A. Let me see if I can pull up the code. History. Oh, what? I have to. Oh, hell. You have to log in? I mean, it has to connect to the vehicle?
You should have stored data. You should have stored data on your phone because you're using the launch software, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have stored data. It should be under vehicle history.
No, it's the little DIAG one.
Yeah, you should have vehicle history on the main screen. There should be a vehicle history, and it'll bring everything up that you had.
So we're trying to connect to it. Connect to the dongle.
Oh, because you touch the wrong button. You have to usually click on this big square picture, not the actual words.
Okay, hold
There's
on. Let me see.
Two different places you can click on that screen.
It only lets me click on one place. Coverage this. No. Shit.
Is it a VVT code?
No, it's a transmission code.
Transmission's code. No.
Shift solenoid A, I believe.
Shift solenoid A. Was there any other shift solenoids like solenoid 4 sticking?
No.
No.
And then on the engine, it was like a PO 700 for a transmission error. It was like something to do with input speed not matching.
You could pull the solenoid out and test it, but more than likely it might end like if you only got the one solenoid code and you didn't get the solenoid 4 sticking, or you didn't get a solenoid 2 sticking, it might just be a failed solenoid, or you could just have a plugged up filter.
That's what I was reading. That because you know how it does like the troubleshoot, right? Where
Yeah.
it does a Google search for you, and the first thing that popped up was low fluid level or clogged filter.
Because like if you get solenoid 1 or 2 stuck open or stuck closed, and then you get the solenoid 4, then it's a valve body. But if it's just the one solenoid, a good chance it just needs a new filter and a washing out, like a good flushing. And that might fix it. Or it could just be a faulty solenoid, and the solenoids aren't that expensive, like $30-$40 US. And they're not that hard to do.
I saw that you got to take off the side transmission cover.
Yep.
So you got to drop the transmission down a little bit.
Yep.
Get that cover off. Man, I don't want to do it. I do not want to do it.
It's a learning curve, just in case you ever decide to become independent, you know.
It is. It is definitely a learning curve.
And that's the thing. Makes you that much. Everything that you get to learn makes you that much better.
And what sucks is this is the vehicle that picks up my kids from school.
Well, then you better fix it.
Exactly. So I don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
And then
either that or get a new car.
No, hell no. That HHR runs pretty damn strong.
Actually, those HHRs were ugly as hell, but they were well-built battle tanks, and the contractor package one, that thing was handy. Had all kinds of hiding compartments.
Yeah.
They're ugly as hell, but they were actually pretty well built, those HHRs.
Man, it's not even in my...
They weren't as ugly as those PT Cruiser things, but...
The PT Cruisers.
JT's not here, is he?
My buddy gonna get mad at you, bro.
I'm waiting for the angry words.
Let's see. Pistol oil pump made in America or good to have snake? Yep. Pistol oil pump. What you mean? What you mean pistol oil pump? Good one. Just working every day. That's life. Hell yeah. Like the stream. Yes, sir. What up, folks? What up, Paul P? Sorry, we're talking a little personal issue I got going on with the 2008 HHR. How to? It's a 2008. I believe it's a 2.2 liter. I don't think it's a 2.4. I want to say it's a 2.4.
That'll be the 2.4 in the HHR. It didn't have the little weenie. They had to have hill climbing power because the contractors bought those things.
You know what I would like is the HHR SS. Shoot, but if my company does open a few shops, I'm down to transfer to a store out there. My shop is too small. It used to be a mom and pop shop. Gas station from the 70s. Ooh, the good old gas station mechanic shops. We have one here. I like those.
Yeah.
And a Datsun 200.
You know you're walking back in time when there's a 50-50 chance that you're going to fall in the pit.
It's still open, too, that mechanic shop.
Yeah.
It's like what were they back then? The mobile one or mobile
mobile ones and Texas, the Texas workshops.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Had a Datsun 200. Okay, Fluffy, gracias. Yes, sir. No problem.
Back in the day when Napa actually had repair facilities.
Did they? When did I check this vehicle out? Let's see, it was the 28th. Still trying to look for the damn code.
Checking the vehicle out. Did you lift the skirt up?
Yeah.
Oh my poor Mexican that I got helping me. He got nailed in the back with the hood. We had the vice grips on the hood to keep it from falling.
Oh no!
But he bumped the vice grip, but the latch, the little loop for the latch, hit him dead center in the spine.
Ouch.
Oh, friggin', he was sore today. Like that was last night, but this morning he was sore. It's like, oh my god, it hurts. It just hit like usually it catches you on the side or on the shoulder, but he was just dead in the center of the car and whoosh. It's like, oh damn. Well, as long as you're not gonna sue me, I'm fine.
I think it was a 1-2 shift solenoid. PO700 was 471.
Yeah, that could just be a faulty solenoid. It could also be the connector going to the solenoid's got debris in it. You could try taking it out, change the fluid, just flush it out real good, and then just clean all the contacts on the solenoids and use contact cleaner. Do not ever use brake cleaner on sensors, people. It destroys sensors. Do not use brake cleaner on any sensor or wire.
What'd you say to use?
Contact cleaner, electrical contact cleaner.
Okay.
Brake cleaner will actually damage sensors. It will damage contacts. It will damage solenoids.
Okay, yeah, it's a PO 752. Causes for this transmission code may include insufficient fluid level, contaminated fluid, or clogged transmission filter. So I guess we're going to start off with that first, and if it throws it again.
Just give it a good flush out, then disconnect the connector on top. Then you can pop the solenoids one by one, just spray them clean, stick them back in, make sure there's no debris in there. Stick them all back in, clean the contacts, put the contacts back on, because this might have a little bit of debris, or some contacts could be dirty or failing. So
has to be, because I cleared the code on Wednesday and it worked for 2 days, and then it threw it again today. So it's not happening every trip. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's kind of a bummer because we just hit the slow times of the year, and it's like, fuck. Now this.
Well, does that one have the auxiliary cooler?
I have no idea.
Because if it doesn't have the auxiliary cooler, I'm going to recommend actually putting one on, because that actually extends the life of your fluid big time on those things.
I don't ever think this transmission has been serviced before ever.
Yeah.
I know it hasn't since we've owned it. I mean, we've only put like maybe 25,000 on it, 30,000 on it. Just
when you flush it, because if it's got high mileage, don't put any detergent into it. Just flush it with transmission fluid. Don't use the detergent on it, because there's a chance that you could actually wash some of the clutch plates out. We
were gonna do a drain and fill.
No, that might work, but like I said, just take the solenoids, just unclip them, pull them out, clean them, clean the hole out, put them back in, clean the contacts, just to make sure there's nothing going into them. But it should be fine. Good filter, some fluid, a little bit of cleaning. Because like I said, if it's going to be a bigger problem, like usually solenoid number 4 will get stuck open, and when that happens, that's usually a failed valve body. But if you only got just the one code.
For now.
No.
For now. I've been really busy waking up at 3:50 and leave my house by 4:50, get to work at 5:45, 5:50, and sometimes getting done by 6 p.m. this week, even going home by 4 or pit. I have put 59. Damn, that's what's up. Yeah, my days. Remember, guys, I used to show up at work at 9 o'clock, 9:10, 9:15, leave the shop at 7, 8 o'clock. Now it's like, now with the kids going to school, I have no choice but to be up early. So now I'm getting to work a little late, but sometimes when it rains and everybody wants to drop off their kids, even the walkers, man.
The walkers, you got zombies at that school?
No, because it's the schools are in neighborhoods. And so like, even if they're a block away, they're dropping their kids off. And I'm like, ugh. So it gets very congested. And some of these cops don't know how to direct traffic, even though that's their job, but kind of suck at it sometimes. Those cars are so cool. Early 80s. Yeah, a guy I know had that one that would talk to you, door ajar, lights on. What the hell? Work on a Nissan Sentra that didn't accelerate, ended up being one of the tail light housings that had water in it. Yep. That is true. And the Versas do that too. It's more common on the Versas with a PO 705, 706, something like that. What year is it? It's a 2008 how to. It's been a long week for me. It took me about a week to get a truck done because it had a lot of work. Today along, it took me and a co-worker 4 hours just trying to get tie rods out. Tie rod tube. Damn. I'm putting up a fight. Hey, Justin. Hi, Shannon. Screw PT Cruisers. I hate those cars. From personal experience, died at 110K. Bought it when it had 89. Our experience with PT Cruiser was pretty good, but what year was that? maybe a 05, something like that, 0506. What code? PO745 or something like that. The 1-2 shift solenoid. Yes. Yes. Cylinder 2 piston fell in the block in the middle of an inner. Oh no. Nope, had repair facilities like 98. Napa had repair facilities till 98. I did not know that. What up, Serge? How's it going, brother? Pole jack adapter. Hi, Serge. Hey, Sergio. Hi, Sergio. Justin Smith. Hi, Had that happen to me, but had to get 5 staples in the back of my skull because the hood fell. Oh, no. That is, man. You ever have a car up in the air and then wham! You just hear the fucking hood shut and the vehicle does that number. You're like, oh, shit. Hi, Leonard. Hope your week went well. PL700 is just trying saying I have a problem. Yeah. Alex Benjamin. PL752, 1-2 shift solenoid valve performance. It's something like that. It's either 1-2 shift solenoid. I know it says shift solenoid A. So I don't know if that's the primary shift solenoid, line pressure solenoid. I have no idea. I just looked at it. I said, oh, fuck. Looked at her and said, oh, we're just going to clear this code and see, the computers bug out sometime. She's an elderly woman. So I'm like, we're just going to fly with this and let me know if it comes back. It came back.
That's a bad that's a bad valve body on a Chevy.
Okay, we don't have those codes yet.
Yeah. See, there's your PO700, which is a transmission control. That's just
that one I just threw out the water.
Yeah, that one's a TCM one, but yeah, when you get the solenoid 2 and then like the 76, 77, and then you come down here like it's. This one also has the solenoid 4 stuck on this one right here, the 2715. You see that one? You're pulling out the valve body and you're replacing it.
I mean, once you get that cover off, it doesn't look too difficult.
No, actually, all transmissions, they look intimidating, but they're not. As long as you pay attention when you're taking it apart. Like,
does this one have those check balls?
Well, that's the thing is their check balls are only going to be when you open it up. It's actually a sealed unit that bolts in, so you unbolt the primary bolts, you can pull the whole unit out.
Okay.
Out.
Yeah, so that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because if this vehicle could last us at least another year, man, I'll be happy.
I've got 4 transmissions that I got to rebuild. I've got a Ford, a little 4-speed out of a Exploder. To rebuild that one's a walk apart. I've got this Chevy here that I'm actually doing a full rebuild on, and that's on a 6-speed on a Chevy truck. And then
CRC electrical contact cleaner. It's plastic safe. So it sounds like
I haven't gotten a VVT yet. I haven't. No one's given me a VVT to play with yet.
The CVT.
That CVT. CVT.
I got a couple I could send you. Just to play with. Working tonight installing some thermal energy storage systems. That's above my pay grade right there. What? Check your email. Yeah, I seen it. I don't know what the hell. Paul Jack beauty cover. What pole jacks are those? Oh, okay, I see. That's a lot different than the one I have. Tomorrow I have to clean the house and yard chores done.
Do any of the Nissans put their water pump underneath the timing cover?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
got
all the V6s really.
Yeah, I got the Mazda 37. That's same thing. And I'm trying to tell the customer, well, I'm in there. Why don't I just do a timing set? Like it's another $160 for the timing. No, just do the water pump. Okay.
Yeah, and the whole reason I'm doing this, I don't know if you were in here when I said it. I have the intake sprocket is rattling.
Yeah.
And so, of course, sprockets, chains, guides, just do the whole thing. And what the fuck did I forget to quote? The damn chain.
Oh, damn.
And we ain't got it. Oh, fuck. So I'm probably going to get my ass reamed out tomorrow. This customer is paying for his own rental, and I forgot to list it. The parts guy not forgot, but he didn't catch it. The advisor didn't catch it. Like, damn, bro. Oh well. It won't be the first time. It won't be the last time either. Hey, Garage Monkey.
Hey, we're not perfect. We are not infallible. We make mistakes. Like, look at me, 40 some odd years, and I go put a clutch plate in backwards. Oh,
Man,
God.
damn, Sergio, what volts do those run? Hey, Garage. No volts. No volts? Let me see. Hey. Hey, I'm Shannon. They work on phase change, supposed to help save energy. Oh.
Oh, yeah, the guys learned today how to safely work on an EV without electrocuting themselves on two different EVs. I showed them exactly where the safety pull is. You go into the trunk on the Honda and you pull this orange block right off, and there you go. You can work on it now. You won't be electrocuted.
But you have to wait some time.
Yeah, you got to wait for it to discharge a little bit. But
for the capacitors.
Yeah, capacitors to discharge, but they're all panicking. Oh my God, I got to pull the transmission out, and there's big orange wires going across this. Don't worry. Just come to the trunk, pull this out, walk away for half an hour, come back, and you'll be fine. Just don't break that wire.
Okay, so Anthony, I might have to get back to you on this because I don't remember the exact code. So it's gonna be the last solenoid. Now, when I do this solenoid, do I need to replace the spring and the valve and the clip?
You shouldn't have to.
Or just the solenoid itself?
You should just be able to just do the solenoid on that one.
And of course, I'm gonna check to see if the valve is working.
You can actuate it. You got a power probe. You can sit there and actuate it. Open
No, I'm saying the actual spool valve.
Yeah.
To make sure that's not sticking. I don't want to rip this in. I don't want to rip into it. Interesting, Sergio. I thought the wires of the storage go to the main power. It's basically coconut oil. Okay, Sergio, still cool to learn something new. Yep. Yeah, just working overnight the last few days. You making that money though. I removed a Yeti water jug from Undi. Fluid contamination, plugged fluid circuits, restricted fluid circuits, inspect transmission fluid lines to radiator. Lines may be pinched, plugged, or twisted. Okay, I'll check that out. I'll check it. Damn, man, y'all gonna make me work. And what's the worst part? Working on your own shit and not getting paid. Hey, Sergio, you making the extra money because
that's why people are scared of buying vehicles that were mechanic owned, because most mechanics don't maintain their own vehicles. But
we know what we could get away with. But
that's the thing is that, like, as a mobile mechanic, if you're buying a car from a mobile mechanic, you're at less risk, because that's how we make our money. If that thing's none of that, it's a representation of our crafts. Like, if you drive up driving a turd, everyone's going, "Oh my God, he's working on my car."
Like JT, you see his. I don't know if you've seen the videos where he's driving and his dashboard is lit up.
Yeah. No, I drive an old Chevy, but that old Chevy purrs like a top, runs like a and I hide all the rust. I make sure the rust's hidden. A little bit of styrofoam, some paint.
This guy said my ex had a PT Cruiser, had a lot of good times.
In the car. Well, were they midgets?
I don't know what you mean. Was that your work van? Monkey. Are you going to a fall that someone needs to hold your thumbs? No. Know what? Know what, Anthony? Out here in Chi-Town, you have to be careful with rust lifting the car. Oh, I believe that. Everybody hates when I post a video and there's no rust. Well, yeah.
Here's a question for you, Fluffy. You see a P0171 System 2 Lean Bank 1. What's the first thing you're going to do?
What vehicle?
Pretty much almost every vehicle.
Oh, well, if it's a V6 Nissan, I'm looking at the PCV valve hose. And believe it or not, we've had cats cause that. Catalytic converters.
First place I go is PCV valve. Second one is brake clean on the intake manifold.
Huh? Oh,
yeah. You watch the fuel. You watch the fuel trims. You spray it if the fuel trims change.
I thought you were meaning that there's, something.
No,
I didn't realize you were talking about
spraying. No, well, that's the thing when you're looking at O2 codes or anything that's a lean bank code or something like that. First thing, just check your fuel trims. Fuel trims first. Check those fuel trims, and spray. Take some brake clean, spray the vacuum line, spray the intake, and if they change, to play with the PVC hose a little bit. If those values change, then you found.
And we've also had the upstream O2 sensors just get stuck high.
Yeah,
and it's like, and you'll know because it's high, and then instead of trickling down, it'll just fucking look like a square wave.
Yeah.
Dude, dang, the sensor's just fucked. Sergio, yeah, they had room for that for sure. Awesome about the overtime money. I removed a Yeti water bottle from underneath the BMW i40 428 seat today with a what? Yeti.
Yeti.
Oh no. Okay, that's what you meant. Them little this shit. These
wow.
Damn cups are tough. I'll tell you that. I mean, Wisconsin.
Just don't lick the bottom of them because apparently the bottom of them is made out of lead.
I'm in Wisconsin. Y'all in Illinois don't have to worry about it as much as we do since all our roads, besides back roads in the country, are using grime salt. GMM, could the chair not be unbolted? How long did you sit there with the air hammer?
GM likes doing things the hard way.
No, because he jammed the seat up onto the steel bottle. Couldn't get anything in there. My valve body is shot. Your valve body in your truck? Would have been funnier if it was a Stanley, right? Yes, they do, unfortunately. What are we talking about, Ben? I'm lost in conversation. Oh, David, not good to hear, bro. So, guys, I don't know if y'all heard me on Tuesday. I said my cousin's in town, right? He was coming in town. Well, we went and had lunch today. And, he always got on the tow trucks with me every time tow trucks came around. I was bad influence, always trying to get him to buy stuff. So, we get on the tow truck after we go to lunch, and comes on, bullshits with our Matco dealer for a little bit. This dude walks out with some pry bar, some other gadgets and stuff. Y'all know he's in the military now, so he's not around all the tow trucks and stuff. So his pocket was itching. He made some bad decisions today.
Did he?
Yep.
And you just let him do it, didn't you?
Hey, that's on him. What's funny is he never bought from the Matco truck when he was working there. And he ended up buying some stuff, but military money doing a little better.
Are you drinking apple juice again, Dave? Making it look like beer? Being healthy? Just pretending?
It's apple cider.
I don't drink apple cider or apple juice. That stuff is nasty. It's bad. Do you know that acid and that stuff eats away the enamel on your teeth?
The apple juice?
And cider.
I used to like apple juice, and then it started fucking me up. Like my insides. It started like I drink a glass of apple juice and I was running.
Wow.
What the hell? Ever since I found that out, I was like, I'm done with it. Hell no. I emailed you, Fluff. Yeah, I got it.
I'm on this pomegranate kick right now. I don't know what it
Oh.
is, but I'm addicted to it.
Would you recommend a trans service if my vehicle has zero history of it ever being done?
When in doubt, change it out. That's what I tell people. When in doubt, change it out. No matter what fluid is. If you when you're in doubt, change it out.
Look, here's what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna put this out there. Okay. If it's gonna fail, it's gonna fail. The only difference is it's gonna fail with new fluid or it's gonna fail with the old fluid. That's the advice I'm gonna start giving from now on, because every mechanic is gonna have yes, change it out, or no, because the clutch material is holding it together.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't flush it. I'd do a drain and fill. But that's the thing is, if you're in doubt on any fluid and you're not sure and you're not putting that and you don't have a shop that will look at it, change it. It's not going to hurt. It doesn't hurt changing your oil early. It doesn't hurt to change any fluid early.
Yeah.
But don't do flushes on anything over 200,000 miles that you're not sure about, because then you could have issues.
Yeah.
It's just like with these VBTs. I love all these technicians that they go and do all these flushes on the engine oil, and they don't take the VBTs out and clean them after they flush it and clean the screens. And they just start up and wonder why it's running even worse now. And it's like, hey, look, VBT codes. Oh, wow.
Yes, I would recommend it when it's supposed to be a minimum of 100K. Justin, they do here too.
Or the one tech in the shop, we call him the engine killer. Every time he does
what up, OG?
He does an oil flush. He'll put the detergent in. He'll start the thing up, and the bottle says 5-10 minutes. He'll walk away for 2 hours and then come back. The thing's just ticking, battery.
No.
Oh, I don't know what's wrong with it. It needs a new engine. It's like,
no,
hell, dude. Like, there's been so many times I've seen him do it, and he takes off and disappears. 10 minutes later, I'll go over, turn it off. He goes, why turn it off? It's not done yet. It's like, dude.
Wow. It's cool, brother. Hope your Friday is going well. My daughter and wife are sick, and I'm the only one awake. Oh, man. Hopefully they get better, bro. It's the worst when doing a pump and the customer refuses to do chains while. Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, I'm in there. Like, I have
the timing
to go
case
in
is
there.
already open. Now,
there's no labor change. It's still 16 hours to do the job. It's the same rate. You're just gonna that's $175 for a whole timing set. That's all it is.
The fun one is the VQ engines. They have a little cover for the tensioner to release the tension, and then a cover for the water pump itself.
Yeah.
So you release the tension, back off the crank a little bit to create slack at the water pump.
Yeah.
Fish the chain off of the pump gears or teeth.
Yeah.
And then use 2 12 millimeters. And once you screw them in, it'll draw the pump out, right? Well, imagine valve timing slit or the chain jumps. That's fun. So now you just turned a 3-hour job into an 11-hour job, because now you got to pull the cover.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing.
Those are tricky to sell.
I'm looking at this Mazda, and it's like, you know what? It's only like another hour just for me just to pull the whole entire engine right out of the thing and do it out of it, instead of digging around in the tight little space. Like, you got like this much room to dig around with. It's like I undo the engine mounts, unplug the main harness, disconnect this line, right up and out, and then lower it back down. Done.
Yeah. I don't know why. And like this one that I'm talking about, the customer will almost always think you're scamming them because 3.5 hours turned into 11. Oh, you're just trying to get money out of us.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you have the cam, and it's the cams that jump. So they're no longer under, they don't have the chain tension. Now they're on spring tension, and then one little bump, and that cam just whoop.
Well, you also get those customers, they owned a car with a timing pump or a truck where the timing pump was on the outside. It took half an hour to do the job in and out. And then now they go buy this new car that time and they call you up, well, I need a quote, and you tell them, oh, well, it's going to be $1,200 for labor. Like, why? It should only take half an hour. My truck was, dude, it's under the timing cover. Go to YouTube, watch YouTube, and you'll see what I'm about to do to your car.
You know, I have never seen anybody pull an LT and an LS out of a vehicle, right? And we ended up pulling one.
Yeah.
The guy next to me, they have their own shop and they deal with that, right?
Yeah.
So he volunteered to take over this Tahoe. So we get the engine up and out, and then before he did that, he was taking off all the accessories. The water pump on that LT. What the fuck?
Yep.
Goes from one head all the way over to the other. I was like,
it's a high flow pump. It's a high flow coolant pump, man.
Fuck? And then what is it? The AC, the way the AC compressor like goes into it, into that bracket.
Yeah,
that's weird.
It buggers people when they when techs take a look at that one. They're assuming it's going to look like the old engines. And they pop the hood and they're looking at that thing. They get scared, but it's really not that hard to get it off.
Yeah, I mean,
but they get it. They're like, oh my god, I got to take this and this, and I'm like, oh, like it's not that bad.
What year was it? I think it was 2018. No. Because it's the new body style. 2021, I believe. Something
20
like
to 21.5 up is when they started using that stupid monstrosity.
Benjamin, you have had a customer do that. Did he get the rainstorms yesterday? I don't know. It was raining this morning, but can't sleep through everything. But I can sleep through everything. Okay, I had 2.5 inches of rain.
Who said they're working on tie rods for 4 hours?
Justin, on a truck, on a big truck. My daily needs a lot of suspension where it gets me from point A to point B.
Torch.
I'll get to replacing the parts when I get to it, right? Hey, Dave, what valve body are you talking about? In your Silverado?
Oh, my valve body.
In your Silverado?
No, mine.
Oh, your Corazon. Is that the one you're talking about?
The valve body. Right here.
Yeah.
Down the belly area. I need to replace it.
Your Corazon?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Your heart.
Not my heart.
Oh. Oh no.
My partner hit a curb with the van, broke the lower ball joint right off.
No.
The tow truck did not have any wrecker slings on it. The company refused to send a driver out with wrecker slings because the driver did not know how to hook them up. But it's like, dude, I used to drive a tow truck. I'll hook it up. Don't worry. Just send it out here. But the guy had to drive 10 kilometers, well, like basically 8 miles with it sitting like that. Only one tire holding that whole entire van up and a couple chains just wrapped around it. Like the guy was pooping his pants on every corner when he turned. He was pooping his pants left, right, and center. I was like, well, it's gonna fall off. It's gonna fall off. Just because they're not willing to teach a driver how to use their truck properly and how to use the strap. Like the wrecker strap is a must on any tow truck. Okay. Oh god, that was a fun one. And the inner and outer tie rod. Absolute boomerang. Like I don't know how he hit that curb, but he hit it something fierce. Bent the tie rod, snapped the lower ball joint right out.
Damn.
Oh,
you know damn well Dave doesn't speak Spanish. I know. Yeah, Shannon, that's crazy. Is that what?
La Cerveza.
Yeah, there you go. Super usually 3 weekends to do full front end suspension parts, and that's which then being rusted together. Damn, 3 weekends.
I've traveled to 23 countries, and I know how to freaking ask for a beer in 23 countries.
Let me guess, he bought $3K worth of tools. Nap time. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. All right, GMM. Good night, brother. Two monkey. Dave.
Well, Dave, you're experienced enough. You should be able to fix your own valve body.
Right?
Yeah.
I love watching those guys on YouTube that have all the check valve patterns for every transmission memorized. Like they're going, "Oh, don't worry, I don't need a diagram. I know where to go to operate every single transmission." Who's that? That one guy on YouTube. He's got all these really good videos. Like when I get stumped, I'll go check out his stuff.
Redline? Is it Redline?
I think it's Redline. He's got the bench. He looks like he's either Puerto Rican or Cuban, but.
Oh no, it's not Redline then.
But he has everything memorized, like every single valve body memorized. Like, it's like, dude, how much brain capacity do you have left?
Yeah, there's a couple guys that, man, they just.
Oh Lord, no.
Or what's his name? Brandon Sloan.
Yeah.
That dude. Hey, dude, you have your parts just everywhere, and he knows that this goes here and this goes here. And this
That's how I am.
What the fuck? Really?
I'm like that with everything. Photographic memory, dude.
Like just all the clutch disc and the steel plates just thrown right there. Well, this is that pack, and this is that pack, and dude, how do you not lose anything? Holy crap!
Well, when it comes to the clutch packs, it's really not that hard because you just have to know how to count. But when it comes to the valve bodies, like some of those things got like 15 check balls and that, and you got to know. And
this one, you don't worry about it; it just shifts harder.
It just shifts harder.
Oh no!
For some reason, my car goes right past second into fourth. And I'm gone.
No, it's not Redline transmissions. Damn it!
Oh God. But no, that Oscar, he's from Mexico, and he moved up here 9 years ago, and I've had him working with me on side jobs and that. The two of us working together, like he's a freaking fast worker and hard worker, man. Like he skunks me big time. But like we're pulling engines out left, right, and center and throwing them back in within 3-4 hours. Like, boom, boom. It's like we're making money. And now I just got to convince him to leave the shop and go full time.
Precision transmission is the one that I was thinking about. They're the ones that I've seen. You got like this big ass, long ass transmission teardown table.
Yeah.
I had a friend doing Armada timing chains. I suggest to do the starter after putting it back together a few days later.
I should make a video of my portable cookie tray that I made for doing transmissions. I've got a giant cookie tray that's like 6 feet long.
Not a muffin tray? Not a muffin tray?
No, well, it's a pie. It's more of a pie pan. It's 4 inches deep, and it's got a little drain hole in each corner with a tube that goes into a pail. A little squeegee stuff. It sits on my sawhorses.
Yeah, El Dogus, or El Dog as, or yeah, El. I'm gonna just call you El. Yeah, them Armada and Titan starters are fun. I heard Toyota's starter placement is the same in the damn
that
Valley.
5.7, the starter on the 5.7s on those Toyotas. Those things are bears, absolute bears to get out.
Yeah. And then on the Armada and Titan, of course, the bolts, you got to get them from the firewall versus, in the valley going out.
Those Armadas are friggin' heavy. We had our little 2-post at the shop struggled with one a couple weeks ago.
What, a 7,000 pound lift?
I think this one's only 6,000 pound. It's just small one for the lube guys,
and it's tight.
But it struggled. Like wow, that thing's friggin' heavy.
Oh yeah.
Well, my 9,000 and 10,000 pound lifts struggle.
Yes, Sergio.
My 10,000 will struggle on a 9,000 pound vehicle.
Wow.
So I think they're underrated.
Yeah.
Apple
They
cider
have to be
with
underrated.
caramel vodka tastes like candy apples and dangerously good. I remember not to drink that. The starter went back out. Do you know if it's the solenoid on top of the starter? Do y'all replace solenoids only, or y'all just do starters?
Starter. That's
Starter?
the thing. It's hard to get a solenoid nowadays from places. It's hard to just get parts. In the old days, you used to pull those things out, throw them on the bench, rebuild them in half an hour, throw them back in, done. Because we could order all the parts. And like I used to actually have the parts in stock. I had bins with all the different components, all the parts that I needed, and I just pick and slap them together. Not anymore. It's hard to get stuff. And the solenoids, they're like very rarely are you ever going to find a solenoid anymore. It's a shame.
Juan, you trying to ask like what we think it is, or what? Seen a Tahoe never serviced a trans, so at 100K we did a flush and it completely went out same day. Damn. I wonder if it already had issues. Oh,
well, if it's high mileage, if you're gonna do a flush, never use detergent. Just use straight trans fluid and run it backwards. Flush it backwards with a manual pump.
Yeah, oil smells like gas. High pressure fuel pump must be leaking. That, or you could have a injector stuck open, or
stuck open, going past the valve stand.
Bad PCV valve.
On GM's like the 5.3s and stuff, they're known for the high pressure fuel pump to leak fuel into the engine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
that sounds
usually
fun.
what'll happen, they'll start smoking. A lot of times they'll start smoking a little bit. They'll be burning oil, but when you check the oil won't be low. It might even be overfilled because so much gas got into it.
Yeah.
True. Oh, I'm consuming a lot more gas than what I used to. Bullshit.
Hey, Justin, cylinder sleeves, they don't do that in gas engines. It's only in the big diesels.
Or possibly intake valve.
This isn't the flathead era anymore.
Justin, you're telling to throw it off a cliff. Right. This is early head gaskets is coolant mix. No, learning that is
what happens to a car that's truly driven off a cliff and not like something in the movies.
Hey, did y'all ever do that Clash for Clunkers stuff? Or was that only dealers?
We never did.
Y'all didn't do it?
No, that's a dealership thing.
Maybe I'll do a YouTube video. Maybe I'll do a YouTube video of me driving the car off a cliff and I'll videotape it.
Hell yeah.
Just make sure you're not in it while you're filming, Dave.
Running long hours, but I always say check the intake valve.
I'll get out before it hits the bottom.
Justin, I don't know. Let me see. Why would an intake valve cause it to smell like gas?
Because it's blowing up past the through the intake and through the valve steel, the stem seal.
What's the question here?
About oil smelling like gas.
But it's very rare for the gas to make it past the valve and up through the valve stem seal. I've seen it happen.
It can happen. That'd be rare.
Yeah, very rare.
Well, you'd have a misfire.
Yeah.
You'd be having loss of
sleeves. I'm talking about the piston sleeves. Are you three Nissan techs? No, we are not tech.
Oh, I can work on a Nissan.
I refuse to be a technician. I'm a mechanic with that's computer inclined.
Nissan is my friend. They're so easy. I can do that shit with my eyes closed.
Still not as weird as OptiSpark. OptiSpark. I remember I wasted all of our time on one stream talking about this damn
OptiSpark
ignition system. Yeah, y'all remember that?
OptiSpark Chrysler.
Wasted a whole freaking stream talking about it. I'm like, no, it looks like this and blah blah blah. Man,
wasn't that a Mitsubishi invention?
Oh God!
Put in some Chrysler vehicles.
Yeah, I think
3-liter Chrysler.
Yeah.
Yo, no, say I have no idea which one how to. I'm gonna have to check that out.
God,
Just
I almost forgot about multi-spark, man.
OptiSpark.
OptiSpark, yeah.
uh,
It's been a long time since I've heard that term. Those engines, I think all those are in the scrapyard now.
Yeah,
how to.
that was a Mitsubishi thing.
All he did was take off the hood and the fan shroud and the fan. He didn't touch the radiator at all. So
What's everybody think about this Harbor Freight thing, man? Everybody's blowing up that wrench bullshit.
we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Hold on. Let me blast through these comments. Did he pull the front end off or just the radiator? Yeah, he just pulled the fan shroud and the fan. Still not as weird as OptiSpark. Yeah. Wait, did I? What the hell? When I mixed the tube, that was a torsion bucket with water super glue. It was 5 with a 36-inch pipe. You know damn well it doesn't. Yeah, I know. I was just bullshit. Yes, learning you will. And the only way. Oh, and the only part I can think of where it might mix gasoline intake and cylinder sleeves is maybe what EGR valve. I watched a Subaru being towed today, still in gear, tires off, air and spinning, no tow dollies or anything. That's about. Damn. Yep. They fucked up. Got to check a lot of those, included. Yes. Rotor. What else has to be done on that? What up, Terry Copal as well? Isn't Nissan Titan starter? Yes, it is. Those are fun. Auto shops lift our vans. They're so overloaded. I bet, man. Every time I lift either, like, if I know it's a work van, I'm looking in the back. And if I feel uncomfortable, it's going on the alignment rack. I am not putting it on a 2-post. If they have kits for the solenoids, I used to do it in the 90s and mid-2000s. Re-email. Uh-oh. What to check and diagnose?
Wait till you see ever run into one of these engines with the valves in the block.
I hope I never do.
The valves are in the block.
I hope I never do. What to check, not diagnose? No problem, Dave.
OptiSpark was a GM thing. That was on the freaking 5.7 liters. That's where the distributor ran off where the camshaft was.
And they used the light, right? Optic sensor, OptiSpark, yeah.
Yeah, it was mounted in the front of the motor. I'm trying to remember what Mitsubishi's was called. No.
Oh,
when I got on in 2016, it became a rarity to find kits for it. I'm a diesel mechanic and help where I can with those around me. Yeah. Turner, you are right. I'm so used to older vehicles and engines. GM had OptiSpark in the Camaros. I watched the torque test channel and it shows Snap-on is still good as the icon. As is the icon and the Craftsman wrenches in Pittsburgh, not so much. This is what I'm used to. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how 2 wrenches can cause so much chaos on social media platforms.
No doubt.
Pushy! Oh, hell, pushy.
Pushy. It's a pushy machine. I love that pushy machine. I just watched that video today, actually. That's
why I was super late, because I sat there and watched the whole damn thing.
They put some work into that machine. Jesus.
And I was like, oh shit, it's late. So I started up the stream, I hit the intro video, and I finished watching the last 2 minutes of the video. Yeah. But yeah. So, dude, when that wrench broke, it scared me. I jumped. And then when the Snap-on slipped, I jumped again. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got a customer that's complaining about a bad cat, doesn't know what's wrong with it. Sent me a picture of it. I don't know if you guys can see what's wrong with it.
Is it meowing?
There's something wrong with this cat.
Is it meowing?
I don't know what's wrong with it.
It's clogged. That's a clogged kitty.
I'm still trying to figure out how he got through that roll. That's a roll of tape.
Cats do some weird shit.
Strange little bastard.
We see pushy machine proof torque chest channel knows their wrenches. Snap-on are great wrenches, but RBT, overdrive, icon are also at the top.
Those Craftsmen shocked me. Yes. Actually, those Craftsmen shocked me. I thought they did that. I was shocked.
The fact, okay, this is where a lot of controversy is starting. With it being American made, I mean, is it really an excuse to overprice?
No.
There's
a Chinese CEO of Hitachi. He literally said, "There's no reason why Americans cannot compete against the Chinese market," because he said it costs on average 10 to 15% more to manufacture what we make in the United States using American metal, American steels, and American labor. He said if they were to drop their prices down even half of what they are, he said they could put the Chinese industry out of business because more people would actually buy American more than U.S. And
here's the thing too,
more money than Hitachi does.
There might be some truth to that, but the metallurgy that they use, that Snap-on uses, and many, we're going to go with other manufacturers, is a lot more expensive than what's coming out of China and Taiwan.
Yeah,
and
well, that's why it's on average 10 to 15% more expensive.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing,
though. Can compete. They can compete better with the Asian market.
Justify Snap-on's prices? Absolutely not.
Here's the thing: if the American-made wrench is so damn good, and the price is because of warranty, lifetime warranty, no questions asked, blah 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 blah. If it's so good, you wouldn't have to warranty it as much.
Yeah.
So therefore, they should be able to afford to lower the cost.
Yeah.
Take care of the Americans, right?
Well, they don't lower the cost because they have never seen a need to yet, because they still are a company that's prospering and they're still doing very well.
Yeah, and they know people
Snap-on stocks. Look at their history of their stock prices. The answer is stockholders. They're no different.
These tool companies are on the up and up.
Okay, but they're still, Snap-on's no different than GM.
Yep, so that's the thing, is all manufacturers are greedy.
Or Ford
that is very true.
Still honest, and the answer is stockholders and this, that, and other thing. I mean, should a Chevy Silverado cost $70,000?
No. Well, it's the thing. That's the CEO of Hitachi said the reason why we get away with charging the price that we do on our Chinese stuff is our Chinese stuff isn't worth even a quarter of what we are selling it for, but we can sell it that much more money because the American price is so high. So we can actually we can rip you guys off left, right, and center because you'll pay that lower price. But we're selling you garbage. We're selling you garbage.
As Americans, this is a problem that we have too. We always want to get paid more for the work we do.
Yeah.
Even if it's not labor intensive, we want more money. Well, still got to be able to keep the lights on. So therefore, if I'm paying you more money, that's more money coming out of the overhead costs. So now we got to raise the prices.
Yeah, that's the thing. Second, you start gouging into the profit, and companies don't like to see their profit drop even by 1%.
Nope.
But that's the thing, is most of the companies are actually making enough profit. They can afford to pay the better wages and still make all the money that they need to stay in business and profit above that in such a volume. It's not funny. But that's the thing, is they're so used to just their number going up that they don't care. It's like, oh, well, this year we're going to double what we made last year, but hey, our employees, well, who cares about them? Like, who cares? Like that, like it's an ignorant way to think. If the company prospers, the employee should prosper, because if there's no employees at that company doesn't exist.
No, okay, so you know how I put that video, right? Of me using the pry bar. Probably was a 1/2-inch pry bar.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Using a 13mm wrench. Cool. I was literally testing, the difference between a regular wrench versus these anti-slip.
Yeah.
You know what the excuse people were giving me on the video? So I tested the icon up high, right? I was going up as I was testing.
Yeah, the diameter of the shaft was different at different heights.
Oh my goodness.
Well, the test. And sure, if you listen to me, I love you, bro. But
who?
Sherwood.
Okay.
He started all that bullshit. So I love you, buddy, man.
Hey, there's a lot of people that have made a lot of money off of this shit.
You're a mentor of mine. You're a mentor of mine. I love you, boy. But that stupid nylon thing was only to show that a flank drive plus wrench, the ones with the teeth in it, would outdo a smooth wrench.
Standard wrench.
It's not a flank drive versus flank drive test. Now you can't sit there and say, "Oh, it's Snap-on loss on their own test." That stupid test was to show that a smooth wrench would be outdone by one that had teeth on it.
Yeah.
Not who's got the better teeth, who's got the better bite on nylon.
Well,
but
here's the thing. It was a gimmick. It was a gimmick for Snap-on to sell.
It was a gimmick. Everything's a damn gimmick out there.
But here's the thing: how many of these
Icon in its own is a gimmick.
But it was never an outdated test until they got shown up on camera. That's the thing, though.
Icon in itself is a gimmick. Matco in itself is a gimmick.
Yeah. But here's the thing about those Icon wrenches:
makes absolutely no tool.
And anybody who has to come up with a scheme to try and make their tool or their product look better than anybody else's, they're all manipulating something.
Exactly. But here's the thing:
Snap-on did the same shit.
Home Depot does it. Lowe's does it. Harbor Freight does it. Snap-on does it. Macco Tools does it. Mac Tools does it.
Yeah.
RBRT does it. Ribbench does it. Everybody does it. Just watch QVC. They all do it. Stay up real late and watch fucking infomercials. What do you think that is?
Those Icon wrenches, though, the one thing that no one that's testing is showing is the damage done to those Icon wrenches. How many times is it going to damage that wrench till that wrench is no good? And how frequently are you going to have to be warranting that thing out over and over again? Because those wrenches take a lot of damage when they actually do, when they start biting in.
Well, that's the thing. You're testing it to failure.
Yeah. No, they get damaged pretty quickly. Those
they're soft.
Well, yes, that's the thing. You're testing it to failure.
Yeah,
which
that's the
I
thing
will be showing.
The Snap-on doesn't take damage. You put it back on that bolt.
Wrench for wrench.
See, I want to get a Snap-on. I want to get a Snap-on wrench and do the same thing. And slip it a couple times.
Wrench for wrench.
Who?
Wrench for wrench.
Okay.
A half inch or 13 mil. Icon versus Snap-on. Do you know the Icon is a millimeter thicker?
Yep.
A whole millimeter.
At the open end than a Snap-on.
Yep.
No, I didn't know that. But
that's the thing is that Icon
is thicker because of the metal and everything it's made of.
Here's the thing, though. Who the fuck is using an open end wrench to put?
You're right. You're right. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just simply saying if you get down to the technicalities of it.
That's the whole crazy thing about this. And look, all of us.
Is Icon a good bang for the buck for the average person, for even the professional that's looking to be a budget tool buyer? Yes.
Yeah. It's going to do its job.
Yes. But there's many options out there. You got Gray Pneumatic. You got SunX. You can go direct with Lyle Mayhew. There's many companies out there. Koken.
At Icon's sell price, is that the best deal out there? At their $69.95 price.
You look at the price of the rights. You look at the price of the rights, the price of those Craftsmen. Those are a better investment because the Craftsman takes no damage. It's hard. Okay. Those rights take no damage. That's the thing is that you'll use that Icon. You'll strip out 2 bolts with it. You'll round off 2 bolts with it, and you're having to get a new wrench. With the right, the Craftsman, and the Snap-on, you're going to round out 1,000 bolts before you have to warranty that thing out.
Yeah. Because before I made the video, I was already testing it, and just without it slip, because it'll slip, it'll do an initial slip, right? It'll slip, boom, and then you'll feel it start to bite. Okay, now it's biting. Just by doing that a few times, you could already see it starting to mushroom on the edges, on the flat parts of the wrench.
Yep.
So then when I did the video and I actually got it to slip.
Like
you can see where those teeth are starting to flatten out.
Like bang for buck, I'm gonna say Milwaukee and those Craftsmen. Those are gonna be your best bang for buck, and they all have lifetime warranty, and they're made in the USA. Like so if you can't get Snap-on, you want a tool that's going to actually outperform the Icon. It's going to live better and give you better peace of mind. Then go with those ones.
You talking about open end wrenches?
Yeah.
And combination wrenches?
Yeah.
Milwaukee's aren't USA made.
I thought they were.
No, they're Taiwan.
Are they? Well, they're damn good Taiwanese. They're pretty damn impressive.
I'm pretty sure they're Taiwanese.
How often do y'all use open end wrenches?
Hey, if
I
can't get it off with an open end wrench, I get my zero clearance sockets out and I put my zero clearance 6-point on there, and I don't dick around with a wrench on a bolt.
I use open end wrenches most when I'm doing alignments.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's about it. Like that. Like occasionally there's a bolt where you know it's going to back off into a wall, and you're not gonna get a wrench in there. That's it. Like, but how often do you actually run into that? Like, okay, you have an engine mount. Engine mounts, maybe you might need that open wrench, but you can break it free with the zero clearance. You can break it free with a ratchet. You break it free with a 6-point. You break it free with like that. Then work it the rest of the way out with the open end. Like,
but at the end of the day, I mean, we promote a lot of,
but that's
what
the thing
you can afford. What you can afford.
Yeah.
And I mean,
brand's
a brand. It's just like Chevy, Dodge, and Ford. I mean, what does somebody prefer?
Most of Snap-on's USA made hand tools are made initially. Their initial hand tools are made to United States military specifications and a lot of aircraft corporation specifications. So if an 8mm bolt head has whatever millimeters height, the wrench will not exceed the height of that. On the combination end, on either end of the combination wrench, which means once it's on that flat up against the tight surface, whatever that fastener's on, the wrench does not protrude past the head of the fastener. There's a lot of money that goes into research and development. I'm not saying it justifies their price, but a lot of the other companies where the wrenches perform better are thicker.
Do you know those little?
They won't fit in certain spaces for certain people in certain industries that are doing certain types of work.
When you're gonna go buy a metal tool, go down to the hardware store, get one of those little spring-loaded steel punches. If it's hard steel, it's just gonna make a little pin dent in it. But those icons, if you put that on there, it actually penetrates about a millimeter deep into those things. That's the thing. There's an easy way to walk into a store and just test it. But also the magnet, you can walk in with a magnet and that, because the cheaper wrenches, they don't stick to the magnet very well. Like you can slide it up and down smoothly. The higher end ones, when the magnet touches it, there's more resistance. Because there's actually less stainless steel, more iron than that. Because that's the thing. Stainless steel is hard until you blend it with other stuff, then it becomes softer. But none of that. Stainless steel is not as magnetic.
True. It was under the water pump 5.7, so they would leak and they were short out. What you talking about, Richard? I already got lost. So true, Jada. Yes, Rich. Did anyone catch Daniel Tool's rant? He lost his shirt, calling Snap. He was just crybaby. No, I saw like the first 15, 20 seconds of it.
Harbor Freight beat Snap down.
I'm trying to say this. This is flush. It's a 7th mil. This is a Craftsman. There's all kinds of room here I can put my finger in. If it was a Snap-on, it would most likely be flush with the head of this fastener.
Yeah.
And that matters in certain industries. Maybe not automotive so much. It may at times in automotive. But like aircraft and military, you won't be able to get anything done because the shit's sticking out too much. They had to make the wrench thicker to make it strength equal to that of something of lesser quality. But I'm still not saying that justifies Snap-on's price.
No.
I think they could come down.
I wish I had
at
my
least
snap-on wrenches.
Yeah, but that's
at
the
least
thing.
$100
As
bucks,
long as there are
man.
people that are willing to keep spending that amount of money, they're never going to lower their prices. They know they can raise they can double their prices, and people are going to still buy it because
they can make shit, and
they want to own the Bugatti. Everyone wants to own the Bugatti. That's what it is. Everyone wants to own the Bugatti, even though their kids don't have dental work. Their wife died because couldn't get the kidney transplant. The daughter couldn't go to college, but hey, man, I got $80,000 Snap-on toolbox.
Bear has never properly used a wrench in his life. I feel bad for the people that fall for his bullshit.
Oh, I bet that boy has never used a wrench, any serious use of a wrench ever.
I wait for the truck when Harbor Freight gets you exchanged the same day. There's a lot of controversy between that too about the warranty process. You know,
you can go down to a parts store and buy those the part store brands, and they'll deliver the tool to you on your next part delivery. Okay, like you're better off buying like a Jet or a what's Napa's brand, that Napa Performer or whatever it is, because the lifetime warranty. Hey, call them up. Next truck that's coming by, my wrench broke. Here's a picture of it. Oh yeah, no problem. Throw it on the car. No problem right now. Like, buy your tools from a parts store. Because your parts store has been in business forever. They're reliable. They're there. You can count on them. You can depend on them. And most of the brands that are in parts stores are actually they're actually in the professional grade class. They may not be Snap-on quality. May not be Snap-on like Snap-on quality, but they are professional quality that will outlast a lot of like the Harbor Freights and stuff like that. Like, I buy a lot of Jet tools from my local store because, well, those tools are available at every part store here in Canada. So if one breaks, I just call up the part store that's close to me. Say, "Hey man, yeah, I'm from out of town, but here it is. This is the wrench," and they're like, "Okay, no problem, man. Just take a picture of it, give it to the driver when they show up, and bam, they bring the wrench to me and that that's the thing. You got your truck tools." But for hardline tools, buy them from an automotive parts store like Napa. They've been in business for all eternity. They're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to disappear tomorrow. Harbor Freight, for all we know, some Chinese conglomerate might buy them next week, and then you're screwed, glued, and tattooed. Yeah. Oh, sorry, we not Harbor Freight no more. We Pearl Harbor Freight.
We'll see. I mean, those wrenches have been out for some time already, so.
Icon brand might disappear. Like, oh, we're not making Icon anymore, so sorry. Tough out of luck.
When Icon put those wrenches on sale, they sold more. They did that to clear out inventory because the damn things weren't selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there ain't no warranty.
Yeah, they paid Sherwood because second he made that video, the sale went on and everyone had to go buy them. They paid Sherwood. I know they did. Sherwood's driving a Bugatti right now.
Made about a year. Since dropped, and many people are slipping on them.
But here's the thing:
are they not selling the RBRT wrenches anymore?
Who?
I don't know.
Mac?
I'm sure they got them.
Yeah, they gotta be.
That's not an everyday use wrench. That's a pain in the fucking ass combination wrench to use. That's I got this. Let's see if it's gonna work on this fastener wrench. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Because, just like the hex grip from Matco.
The box end is a 6-point with teeth designed to bite. If you have something that's basically shot to shit and rounded, who likes to use 6-point box end wrenches?
They're weird.
Well, you lose half your points of
your radius of attachment is gone. Yeah. But here's another thing. Everyone thinks like you have professional tool, you got quality tool, you got cheap tool, but everyone hears this premium word.
Flex wrenches are
all premium means expensive. Doesn't always mean quality. Doesn't always mean performance. Because there are Ferraris that have been built, but there are loose bolts on that Ferrari frame. It's a premium tool. It's a premium car because you're paying a premium price for something that only special people that can afford it can get. A Gucci purse is a premium purse, but there are better quality purses out there that are better, that are cheaper, that are.
Are you serious? Are you freaking serious right now?
But that's all. I
gotta throw my purses away.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, Dave.
The only purses I have are anti-vibe.
Like that's the thing, but that's where Snap-on they're a premium tool, but they're a professional tool. But they don't have to be a premium tool. They can be a professional tool and have professional tool price. But no, they want to be a professional tool with a premium price. So you're not wearing a Rolex today. I can't sell you this ratchet. I'm sorry. You must go to the Mac truck.
The Mac truck's no cheaper. The Macco truck's no cheaper when it comes to
Macco truck's no cheaper. Hell no.
I laughed at how many comments were negative. Yeah. And then about my nails, like,
oh yeah,
who cares? Call these fools gay.
Hey, Fluffy, do you know what? Drive them crazy. Paint a couple of them.
I almost thought about it because I'm telling these fools like it's amazing because you're paying more attention to my nails versus your woman's nails, so I might as well make them pretty for you.
Yeah,
you know, I got some paint markers. I should just fucking neon green them.
Yeah,
and then make some videos. Oh my goodness, they go crazy.
You and Power Stroke Juice just start a thing. Paint your nails green.
I'm afraid of
no, bad idea.
I'm afraid of what's gonna come from that. Nah,
next you know, the Democrats will be going, Fluffy, can you do a campaign video for us?
Hell no. Hell no.
Biden wants to talk to you, Fluffy.
No, he doesn't. Biden can't talk. Biden's too busy eating ice cream.
David is right. Macco is all other company products. My tools is the best, but no funding, so it says other companies that are well funded get closer and closer to what I have.
I got in trouble at Midas. The owner finally came up. She said, you know, our last two guys that we hired, they quit because they couldn't put up with your racist and sexist sense of humor. Can you tone it down a bit? Like
this,
what?
I can attest. Yeah, the icon wrenches are thin and dig into the hand. That I did feel that when I was putting some freaking. I felt it in my fingers, not in my hand, but in my fingers.
And that's because you got dealership tech hands. You ain't got
hands. That's what happens when
those are hands.
You know when
Turner, those wrenches are sharp.
When you're playing with your in your pocket for
you're playing with yourself. You're about to say that. I heard that.
Well, yeah, playing. When you play with through your pocket because you ain't got nothing else to do. That's what happens.
See, I'm a unique human breed. You know how black people, their palms are white? Well, my back, my hand's white, and my palms are black.
Those smooth jaws keep fasteners crispy.
I can see how people think my hands are animated. They look animated.
I know what you did. You have a bag of charcoal. You just go grab a couple coals and then get on string.
I had someone make a comment. He thought my hands were animated because the lines were so defined. So yeah, they kind of do look animated.
I do in tight spaces, Fluffy, especially when
here's my lifeline. It's very long. My wealth line very long.
Right, I can't believe I cheaped out on power tools. Bought the Hercules.
Sir.
I heard the Hercules was pretty stout. Are you saying it's not turbo?
Hey, from what I've seen on the videos, they seem pretty for the price. They're not too bad.
It matters how long you want it to last. Don't use it like a professional.
Who got that Hercules drill driver from me? I forgot.
The tool initially is great. I just don't know longevity.
Yeah, I forgot who got that.
I don't think it's a Milwaukee. I don't think it's a DeWalt. It's definitely not a Metabo.
Yeah, Metabo may not be the most powerful tool out there, but
it's probably close to a Makita.
Yeah, see, Metabo is not the most powerful tool out there, but their longevity and durability outbeats. Like I'll buy Metabo for their lifespan. I don't care about it being a little like 2 seconds slower on the screw or whatever. It's like
talking about 3/8 impact. Yeah, okay. So Milwaukee's got that 500 foot-pound stubby that's coming out, right?
No, don't ever buy that. Too much power.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
No.
You think that one's too much power? So what about the 900 foot-pounder breakaway torque that Macco's got coming out?
Oh my lord! On a compact?
Yeah. Well, no, not really compact. It's their mid torque.
Because like that's the thing.
The 20 volt.
Like there's going to be so many guys
And
ripping
then-
down transmissions and engines, and they're going to be blowing stuff apart
Yeah.
left, right, and center.
That's the thing. That's the thing too. People don't know how to control their fucking
half-inch drive,
trigger.
half-inch drive. Honestly, half-inch drive. 90% of the time, I'm using air.
Yeah, and then
I
and then
put on 3/8 drive.
and then Matco 1,800 foot-pounds.
Cars in the air, and I'm working on it. 90% of the time, I'm still using air.
I
all the
use
time.
If I'm ripping an engine apart, I'm using my CT861 3/8 drive snap-on.
Yeah.
Ripping that thing. Ripping
What
apart.
depends? If I'm working with 10 mils and 8 mils,
Yeah.
and 12 mils, normally I got a cordless in my hand.
Like
But
the only
some
time I
13,
go to
some
my
14.
big guns is suspension. That's the only time I go to like that. I got that brushed snap-on underpower 75 foot-pound torque 3/8. It tears everything apart except for suspension. That's the only time I'm going for my big guns nowadays is for suspension. You don't need 300 foot-pounds.
All icon wrenches made by Cabo and FR.
Keep using those cordless freaking impacts from the time you're freaking 22, 23, whatever.
Oh, you're talking about the half-inch, the big boy, yeah. fuck
And
that.
see if your arm and your hand is as good as mine. You're gonna be.
So there's not much
You'll
difference.
be all
I
shaky.
believe that, Jay.
Those things rattle the hell out of your arm, man.
You got to build that muscle up there, you know. Yeah, the old choking.
I got
muscle.
that muscle from something else.
That big old choking muscle. Look at that. That's a choking muscle. You get that from
Use combination
hammers.
wrenches all the time.
Hammers.
The only time I use a combination wrench, really, the only time I really use a wrench is when I'm, like I said, when I'm on a bolt and I'm holding a nut. That's really the only time I really use combination wrenches.
Yeah,
I'd say my most common
Unless
use open end for open end. I'm just say open end. Most common use is alignments.
Yep.
alignments. Sometimes I do have to use an open end to hold the 21 millimeter nut on steering racks.
yeah.
I'm just saying my most common use. the
Yeah.
proper
But
alignment.
you're
but if
rarely
I'm ever using a
them to
wrench,
make anything free. Rarely.
if I'm really ever
use them.
using a wrench, it's my mountain wrenches,
Yeah.
the flex heads.
Yeah. Same here.
I mean, why even own other wrenches? I don't even know.
No.
But I know there's gonna be those times where I need those specific wrenches. It's because the teeth have angles that match the nut as far as an angle, meaning more surface area for bite. Regular wrenches may be almost the same size, but when you load it, the angle is off. I thought they would be fine, but no, I could have bought Milwaukee fuel. Shake my head. I'm so mad.
I don't even
Yeah.
use a wrench. I use a pair of vice grips and a pipe, and I just push that
go.
bastard.
I just know. I just know.
For a Milwaukee car.
I just know I can take four.
Cabo,
I just-
Cabo.
I just know I can take off 48 lug nuts off like F-250 pickup trucks with my half-inch drive impact. Set it back, air impact, set it back down, and my hand doesn't feel sore. My arm ain't tired, and everything's good. I don't feel any. I don't feel any backlash from using it. If I did that with a freaking electric impact,
Yeah.
I'd probably be like, son of a bitch.
That's like riding a hardtail and riding a cruiser.
Yeah.
A
Vibration.
Goldwing.
The vibration that comes through those things, everything.
Yeah.
Like tools like that can cause carpal tunnel as you get older. Just that vibration and impact going through your wrists.
Yeah, the electric.
You
electric is
might
just
get
so
big
violent.
forearms, big biceps, but if you can't jerk off because your
Forearm
wrists don't work no
Shit.
more, you're screwed.
My electric tools are Milwaukee. I say what for those.
Well, we learned something about Fluffy tonight. We know he doesn't keep his wallet in either front pocket because he's got a hole in each one to grab, stuff when he's slow.
Did I say that? No, what we do is we stand in a circle and grab in each other's pocket. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's
No,
why. That's why.
Well, that's okay, Fluffy.
Well,
That's okay today. That's okay today.
that's
Today-
why coveralls.
Don't
were
worry
made with
about it. Don't
pockets
worry
that
about
go
it.
in.
Wow.
Next year, you'll have Next year, I guarantee you, Tampon Tim will make sure that you have a tampon machine in your male restroom. But we're not going to get political here. That's okay. At least you guys are showing joy with one another.
Oh,
You're sharing the joy with one another.
Look, talking about help thy neighbor, support thy neighbor. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of those women that want to be men, they're a lot more manly than a lot of the men that we have in this world nowadays.
You scratch.
True.
Now, me, I don't like to do that. You know, be the friendly neighbor. Scratch my balls, I'll scratch your balls. I mean, I don't. If my balls are really small and they itch, and your balls are really big and they itch, I don't want to have to spend all that time scratching your big ass balls.
What are we
and you get off easy scratching my small ass balls.
You can scratch both at once.
Oh God! Well, you just gotta be careful that you don't cup too far down.
The upgraded anvils. Wait, what? Were they snapping, J-Dub? That's J-Dub. Hey, J-Dub. The one that they made for the 3/8 metric sockets, right?
Yeah. If I can't get a bolt off with a wrench, I'm gonna take my vise. I'm gonna mount it on that thing. I'm gonna tighten the hell out of it, and I'm gonna hit it with a sledgehammer till it comes free.
They might turbo. Those might be good enough for the house. For the every once in a while, the pusher ones. So sorry, turbo. Yeah, you can use them at home at worst. Yeah. AutoZone is selling Vim disconnect tool under the Duralast brand. Pretty sweet. Really? Bro, Shannon, interesting. J-Dub. Hercules work for small torque application like when doing battery and disconnecting the terminals. Wait, you're talking about the small 3/8, not the mid torque?
It shouldn't be using a battery impact on terminals.
No.
Yeah, true.
Even though we do that, Bluff. But
who does that?
I'm just saying some people might do that, but
I've never done it.
The average Joe should not be doing that because if you
I don't use the impact, I use that cordless ratchet. That's what I use.
It depends.
Especially on the MOPAR or no car vehicles, you'll fuck a battery cable end up in a heartbeat if you don't torque it.
That's the little tin foil thing.
That's when knowing your tools comes into play. Because
well,
I can tighten up a terminal
and
just do that. And as soon as that.
Our rules are not for everybody. We should not speak about
as soon as I feel that first impact, I'm like, okay, done. It's tight.
I don't like getting to know my tools, okay? Because my tools go miss. They run away all the time.
We're professionals. I know, and you know that I know, and I know that you know that when we put a tie rod on and the jam nut before we put the cotter pin through. You know, and I know that you know, and you know that I know that we torque that thing to specification, like Ed the old tech guy. The precision torque wrench. And then we put the cotter pin through, click it over. But then again, it's like the rest of the world. You know, and I know that you know, and you know that I know that we don't do that.
You torque every suspension component, right?
My torque when it comes to that stuff is how many grunts.
Chinese torque spec, good and tight.
Yeah, like that you can gauge it by grunts. That's only 3 grunts tight.
I've gotten hell for impacting on a subframe bolt. Like, come on.
I have to be honest with everybody here.
Fuck.
I listen to some YouTubers talk about doing it the proper way. That's why they rewire it. I do it myself, and I bought my own equipment, my own tools, and I help my neighbors out.
I don't trust no mechanic.
And I do it myself because I read the torque specs and I torque everything to spec and blah, 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 blah. You know, and I see the car 3 months later and the shit's all loose.
Yeah.
I mean, torque it to spec. You put the oil filter on the spec. You ever tried taking an oil filter, an OE oil filter off a fucking Chrysler?
Yeah, you feel like you're going to crack the damn housing.
Okay, they torqued it to spec, Fluffy.
Yeah.
Snug and a quarter turn. They got people down the line going snug, quarter turn. No, they got some freaking impact thing. That fucker ain't coming off now.
Yep. Well,
I mean, the
how I do valve,
manufacturers aren't even doing this shit to that spec.
how I do valve covers is I put them on and I tighten them up nice and hand tight. Then I start the thing and I look for the leak. And where it's leaking, I tighten it a little bit more till it stops leaking. And
It sounds like you're adjusting rockers right there, buddy.
Same way. It's the same
Oh,
practice.
good.
Either that or just put more RTV.
Have y'all ran a craft set where somebody will RTV the whole fucking valve cover gasket?
Do you know the Honda? Do you know
valve cover gaskets?
Yes.
The neoprene valve cover gaskets?
Yes.
You know those? You know the Honda intakes that have that?
Nuts.
Dude,
You know the Hondas that have that intake, that cover on the intake plenum that has that little tin plate, and then there's that little bridge in the baffles.
Oh, it's a 3.5.
Some guy went and,
3.2.
Yeah, some guy went and used the great stuff on it. When they went to pop it off, it broke that bridge right off. That light bridge that goes across through the baffles, just snapped the whole thing right off.
Oh,
like
no.
Jesus, it was a mess. It was like. No,
Yeah,
I hate like there's some things. Yeah, you can use RT.
They don't mean good quality.
RVT on, but no. No.
And there was, let me see, the one where was I responding to you, Dave? Because you asked me about the process of doing a drain and fill on a CVT.
No, it wasn't me.
I remember you asking me something like that, and then I made a video, and then I ended up draining a Versa, and I put the overflow tube back into the drain pan. I used my impact to run it in, and then right, just real quick, it's a little freaking 16 volt. Oh my god, I can't believe you used an impact on that. You just created hell for the next mechanic that's gonna work on it because you stripped it. Where the fuck did I strip it?
Yeah. I did a short a long time ago, and I created an oil leak or a video or whatever. It got over 1 million views. I think I'm going to do another video of doing an oil change. And I think I'm actually intentionally going to videotape it, and I'm going to use the Mako Rex impact. I'm going to zap the freaking drain plug out with it. I'm going to use the freaking cup and zap the oil filter out with it. And I'm going to zap it back up with it. And I'm going to zap the drain plug back in with it. I'll be like, there you go. There's your Walmart oil change, bitches.
Hell yeah. On a plastic pan.
Yeah, on a plastic pan. It's got to be a plastic pan.
Using Icon tools for a year. That's what I started off. Been good so far. I regret buying the battery power tools from Harbor Freight.
The plastic pan, crack the pan, fill it with oil, and pull it out, and it's got a big stream of oil leaking. Be like, I did the oil change. I'm not worried about oil leaks. I got paid for the oil change. Thank you.
Who's Walmart?
Yeah.
Who's Cam? Will be emailing you. Who that? Yes, insider was a pass-through ratchet with socket set and anvils included. The bit adapter comes in clutch in tight spaces. Yeah. Hi-yo, finishing dishes and responding sometimes. How do you do that? I hate washing dishes. I don't feel my hands much.
I wash dishes all the time. I put them in the dishwasher.
And Justin, that's why I love air tools, because they are light and they're powerful.
Yeah. My dishwasher broke, so I had to get a new wife.
Wow. I have dishes to do, but I'm not interested just yet, right? I have the M18 3/8 mid-torque, does damn well up to 5/8 bolts bigger. I use my half inch. I
used to have a maid, but she grew up and became a lawyer.
DeWalt is releasing 3/4. Damn, 3/4. 3/4 inch. What the fuck do we need 3/4 inch for? On autos. Teacher, what up, Jardy? How you doing, bro?
He doesn't need a 3/4 inch. He's just simply saying WC's JWC.
No, I'm just saying in general. What the fuck? Unless you're
because he likes big shit. He ain't he's gonna break some shit with it.
No, I don't mean him in specific. I just mean like the general.
Oh, you need it for these things, Fluffy.
You're tripping. The fuck is that?
You need it for these things. That's what you need the 3/4 for.
Dildo. He hooks it to his. fucking 2-inch fucking impact.
Extra ribbed. God. Do you have the snap-on sockets to match that, sir?
I got a gray tool one that matches it. And I got the wrench that matches it too.
Yeah. Unless things are rusted, then I will go 1/2-inch impact on 9/16. I'm saying I'll do them tomorrow. That master had to warranty 1/2-inch monster. It beat itself to death. Damn.
I see Shannon and Dustin are talking about Kamala.
Also have my 3/8 1/2-inch. What happened? What I miss? Oh, tampon team. DCF 900, but I prefer the 2967 with forged battery as a game changer, and with the battery isolation, it doesn't beat you up as bad either. Aliens cast a spell on my tools, and I'm doing a clutch on a truck for a buddy of mine today. Flywheel boat step 1, 59 foot-pounds. Step 2, 109. What?
I put it?
Are you kidding? 192 foot-pounds, then 120 degrees. Holy shit. My shoulders were definitely feeling it. Yeah, I bet. Damn. When I do head gaskets, man, that's fun. Especially on the degree section. I hate that those have degrees section. Pisses me off. So other foot-pound and be done with it. That's just by using wrenches that I get a feeling. I'm like, I call her. Oh, Cam. Oh no.
You need to go to the bathroom over here.
What the hell do you have a toilet for now? What? No, that's a bolt. That's probably a 2.5-inch bolt. Yeah. So basically 961 with 3/8 or 3/4-inch anvil. Many people have been waiting on it. So 961 was too much for half. Gotcha.
President Kamala was first woman VP. A woman sitting at the table wearing a blue suit.
I don't like the way she talks.
She and her
It's not Karma.
C5 FOFAM.
That's
3/4. Huh?
Wearing a blue suit.
That's somebody teaching.
Panther Old Navy. And school buses are yellow. Because think about it, yellow school buses are our nation's largest form of mass transit.
Yeah. Largest.
That's somebody teaching Tucker Carlson how to impersonate Carmela.
Oh, on 3/4 bulls, I use my 3/4-inch impact on this. All right, guys, I gotta get going. I got work in the morning.
Why
So
are you going to work in the morning? Just say fuck it.
let's close out. I gotta go admit to my fuck up tomorrow. So
Go admit to my fuck.
yeah, I gotta,
It was
Say, I didn't fuck up. Tell him I didn't fuck up. Call him tomorrow and say I didn't fuck up. You guys overworked me.
with what work? They're gonna be like, oh, but you didn't have no work. All right, guys, we're gonna shut it down. Everybody, y'all have a fantastic weekend. Hopefully, y'all's weekend is gonna be better than mine. So I had some plans and they just got ruined. But anywho, y'all have a good night, have a good weekend, and we will see y'all on Tuesday.
Bye, dance.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that.